Yeah, we're good.
That's a beautiful package. Oh man, look at that. Almost hate to open it. It's so beautiful. Oh man, really beautiful, John. And you put it in the case there too, right? That's very cool.
That's your slipcase. Yeah.
And it was a great idea to have the tie-in with the Chinese logo that you found from one of the programs.
Yeah, yeah.
Very professionally done. Maybe I don't got it. Okay. The slip covers are really amazing. Oh, it's sort of like a velvet.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's beautiful leather. And the edge treatment, very cool.
Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful book.
That's that gold paint and then hubs on the spine.
Yeah, beautiful. Very, very beautiful. All right, let's take a look. Oh man, this was such a great idea. So putting all the letters in here, man, what a fantastic idea that was. And he must have wrote literally every week to his parents, in particular his mom, as he saw from letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the listed exhibits with the notes. And just to think, all these were in those boxes for years, and now it's out in the, laid out in the open for anybody to see it. These orders are really amazing. And, as you know, he saved all these orders, everything. And the quality of the book is fantastic. Because literally, otherwise, no one would ever see any of this stuff. It would be still stuck in a box. And you also had really good suggestions about some of the other things to include. This one was one of your suggestions, I remember, which was a good ad because it's a nice pictorial. And that's sort of the, I think that's the graphic artist in which you guys come out, because you really had a nice design sense to this. Not only in the design of the book, but also helping me pick out some of these exhibits too. It was a very well balanced presentation. Oh, this is the so-called blood chip.
There you go.
And this thing is cool. We saw it on the wall over there. Just basically, if he got captured or if he was in trouble, this would tell him that he was on an important mission to help the local Chinese people. And of course, this is the flag of China before it was taken over by the communists, and they fled to Taiwan. So as I said in the book, the other way to look at his experience in China, it was kind of the start of the Cold War, because the American forces were there not only to fight the Japanese, they were there in part to make sure that the communists didn't actually take over, which of course they did. But they were there to make sure that the American interests were maintained after the war. So that it's kind of a continuation of the whole thing from the World War II, and it's really kind of the start of the Cold War, which I also found fascinating. And I kind of got that sense from my dad when he was still alive, but the correspondence and the various letters really made that very evident that was part of his mission. Oh, these China!
Look at that.
My dad must have had so many of these old Chinese bills. God, it came out so nice. beautiful. Man, it's so clear. Amazing. At my brother's wedding, and this is a picture of my dad at a local park that he took us all the time. And then he died, this is in 1998, he died in 2003. So this is one of the pictures of him in his later life. And he died, and he had a full military funeral, which is really cool. So this is amazing, just an amazing work.
Good.
Quality is outstanding. The level of detail in the exhibits is amazing. The look and the feel of the book, top notch work. So
Thank you.
more than I could ever hope for. So thank you, John, and thank you for helping me preserve this. This will be passed down for many years. And I would have, in this level of project, I don't know anybody could really do on their own, not at this level of quality. So you could help a lot of other people in my situation. I would highly recommend anybody that wanted to preserve such a history.